Hello? Hello, is anyone there? Is anyone here? Hello? Hi, guys. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Swab. You were here nice and early with me and Meg. Heidi, it's good to see you. Hi, Carly. And Heidi with the resub as well. Thank you so much for 9 months, friend. Oh, my audio is going to be loud, isn't it? There we go. I could feel it. That should be better. Thank you, Heidi, for that resub in case that blasted over my voice. Lily's here as well. Hello. Vin, it's good to see you. Welcome, Sour Apple Sauce. Killer Queental. I love that username. Hi, welcome back. We are absolutely crafting. I'm sorry Swab has been robbed of their craft emote on Twitch. We ain't got the slots. Yo, public transit fan. We are here to break and stretch and vibe, and then maybe if stream goes on a little longer, we can body double together, and you can study while I paint, and we can all have a nice little time. Oh, see, Lily's got the idea. Come on, get her done. Puffin, how you doing? Welcome to stream. That it goes, wow. I was talking to Zeta days ago. Is this working? I've got it working. Hi, hello. Oh, I was going to wear my fancy ring and show off, but I forgot. Oh well, you just get my cool ace ring. And my cat battle scar. I don't even know how Mikasa did that, but oh well. Uh, I was talking to Zeta the other day about the Australian no that people put on TikTok and are always memeing. And I was like, I do not understand the spelling. I've always been annoyed by the spelling of no, because when I read Naur, I read it in an Australian accent, which is nor, like nor, like it doesn't quite like I can hear it now. I'm saying it, God, but it doesn't like I would put a W in there somewhere or something. And then I read it with an American accent, and then I was like, "That's it's when you it's when you pronounce the R that does it." So that's right. In an Australian accent, when you read Naur, fucking give brain online, please. You read it as nor, which is not how we say no. We like close it at the end. But if you read it with American accent, you read nor, and that's exactly like it. And I hate it, and I'm so mad about it. It's just like if you've seen it's everywhere now, but if you've seen the what's her fucking name? Katja and God, the God, Aussie Barbie, what's her fucking name? Courtney Act. The Courtney Act and Katja interview, and Courtney Act says if you say RNR in an American accent, you can say oh no like an Australian. R and R. Oh, there we go. Just starting the day off with some linguistics. I haven't even got my little painting pad to put my silver paint down so that we can do ourselves another cover. This was a failed cover. I actually adore how this came out, and I'm so pissed that the I hadn't quite figured out just folding the actual pages into a cover correctly and getting them so it sits correctly. So I painted this and then I put my book into it and it didn't fit and it was shit. So I peeled it off and I thought I'd try and reuse it, but the paper it's too small and it's and mostly I accidentally cut through while I was trying to do stuff. So, well, that's just going to be our reference now. I'm going to try and recreate this. I've done one other of these. I have two covers ready to paint, and then one more that I haven't put into a book yet. That's but we're just going to focus on one thing at a time. That could be cute, Lily, doing like a little. That could be cute. That's a nice idea. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of it because I'm like, it's a nice. Yeah. Wah. Wah. Oh shit, I missed that message. Bard. I'm celebrating making it through a hurricane and watching the stream and eating ice cream. I am so glad you made it through okay. This hurricane has been terrifying. And I'm gonna be keeping an eye out for just how everyone's holding up in the hive, and if there are a lot of Floridians, Floridians or nearby affected, then we'll open up a channel for GoFundMe's and things like that, because my god, it's scary. Wow. Alright, I'm getting a little pad for my paint. You know what? I'm a DIY girly. I found this plastic lid of a storage container. That'll be. If you want to know what my art and crafts and streaming and painting supplies and bookbinding supplies setup is like, it's a lot of this and that. It's a lot of using lids for things, and I'm currently using my favorite tool to paint these covers, a sculpting tool, because just something about the little dot end, is actually much easier than using a brush because it lays the paint on really thick. It's my smug. I designed this, by the way. I based him off my tattoo. See, they're friends. And then I put some curly feathers on there. They're good friends. We're currently safe from Joe. This reminds me of the About a Boot Canadian thing. I have American coworkers down there make me repeat it for the laughs. That's how I know if someone has a Canadian accent. It is the only word I can tell the difference. It's the ooh and ah and all that. And every time they say a boot, I'm like, oh, there we go. Hey, don't fucking tempt me. I'm like trying so hard to be good and not make a mess. I have a friend who went on vacation to Florida for this week's Universal Halloween party. Oh god. Okay, well, I'm glad he's not just like there and stuck and dead, because that would be a real Night of the Living Dead. Here's what we're using. It was, oh my god, I've pretty much all my supplies. Most of my supplies are just coming from Lincraft, which is always on the verge of shutting down, apparently. There you go. And I got like, these were like on sale for like $2.50 or $5 each or something. But I was just happy to find something fabricy. I really wanted a marker. I found fabric markers that were metallic, and they were online only and slightly too expensive for my budget, and so I would have rather walk down the road and then come back $10 poorer with 3 different colors of metallic paint that I could just paint on myself. I also have a little template to help me get started. Where it is less than perfect, but it helps so much. Thank you, Bibby. Oh yeah, my little chicken scratches. There's Meg has access to this whip photo that I sent holding up one of these, where instead of, before I had this template done, I like took like a fabric like pen like that I could erase, and I just like drew like guidelines for like where the top of that line is, and then that one, and then went this way and like drew where that goes, and then I was gonna fill it in, and it just looked insane. It looked like such a crazy grid of just, I don't think anyone could know what was going on there. So I also I'm being extremely thrifty right now. Um I'm we're getting there. I've got some nice commissions and everything's going okay, but for a little while I was extremely tight, and so I didn't want to spend any money on any new supplies. So in lieu of cardstock, I glued like 4 sheets of slightly matte photo paper together. And then Alex, thank you so much for the resub, BB. And then yeah, I let these dry slowly over the course of like 4 days. And then once that was all glued together, cut through it so it would have a slightly more a rigid kind of. It was a trip. It took me like 2 days to just cut out just these few little baby lines. So it's we are where we are. And even though it's not perfect, there's gonna be a lot to clean up. It still does very much help having something to start with. I'm gonna try and line that up nice and mostly center. I can never decide if I want the box to be center on there or if I want like the whole thing. I think I want the box, and then the diamond will be kind of like a header over a little bit. I've also somehow completely lost. I've lost my book corners. I don't know how it happened. How does that happen? These, I have 8 more. No, 2. I have 16 more of these just somewhere in my house, and they're gone. So this one's for Meg, and I don't. And mine's just my own copy is going to be cornerless for a little while. It's going. I looked everywhere. Although I did also find, I found my binder. I lost my binder for a few weeks. It was hanging up in my wardrobe with all my like button-up clothes, and so I can only assume that when I was in some kind of laundry haze and I like hung it up to dry flat. That's fine. Mine can just stay at home and be cornerless for a while. Oh, Alex, hello. Thank you so much for the 5 subs. Oh, fuck yeah. I see some familiar names getting hit by that sub bomb as well. Thank you so much, darling. Hi CC as well. Hustle's real. You gotta do what you gotta do, honestly. Honestly. I'm gonna get down the sides as well, because this thing is bendy. Thanks, Swab. Thank you for this. Thank you for this gift. Let me get my little preview over here so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Oh, losing things in the place they're supposed to be. It's a fucking nightmare. Everything just loves... Because my problem is that I will go looking around for things in all of the places. A lot of the time I'll like... Let's say I lose like a drawing glove. Because that's a common contender. And so I'll be like, okay, it's either going to be at my desk, in my room, on my bed, on my nightstand, or it'll be in the lounge room, on the couch next to where I was sitting, or on the coffee table. Like, there's only so many places I could put it. Yes, they are donuts. Is this not the cutest washi tape of all time? Fucking love donuts. I should just show off my washi tape collection at some point, because I got some cute shit in there. Journal in a while, but they deserve all the love. Oh, the politics are always in it. But the thing is, especially with the ADHD, is that I can go looking in all of those places and I won't be in any of those places. It will be on, for fuck's sake, it'll be on the windowsill in the bathroom, because I will just walk past the first surface and something will catch my attention and I'll just put down whatever's in my hand as soon as there's a surface in front of me. And so they will be in no logical places. And I'll hurt my own feelings and it'll be bad time. I'm just going to grab a little thing of water as well. I always forgot about that. That really helps when I fuck everything up and I need to... These guys, there's going to be a lot of... I paint very much in the way that I draw digitally. There's a lot of erasing that is actually doing the precision work. It's such a beautiful morning of sun today as well. Every time I have to go get something, I get to enjoy the serenity of a cat lying in a sunbeam. Well, it's just her butt and her tail in the sunbeam at the moment, but... Oh, babe. Oh, babe. Funnily enough, actually, I have not tapped these books yet. I have not tapped or tried to zoom in. I will do that a lot on paper. It's mortifying. it's probably my worst trait. Oh, it makes me... I feel like such an idiot. Listen, I love admiring the sun from afar, okay? That or it'll be in the last place you'll check. Bonus points. If you told yourself it'll never be there, but it was. Oh, that hit. That hit real close. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've been wanting to just have like a painting day for a while. Oh, this guy needs a clean. Let's see if it's going to give us anything. Do it on this side. I believe in you. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Now, if I've learned anything from this, though, is that this takes so long. So I'm going to just get a tiny little bit of paint at a time, basically. I'm only going to wet this a little bit. We don't want too much water because this is faux leather, and so it's like hydrophobic. And so if we mix too much water into the paint, it's not gonna do anything. I'll just pull the old silver paint from this brush that I didn't clean because I'm a monster. I'm just gonna wipe it on my pant leg. Yeah, this book is hydrophobic and homophobic, if you can believe it. This is actually probably the least homophobic of all my books, considering how many little gay notes I've hidden in things. Oh, we're listening to Manamana. Fuck yeah. Do you want a blast of the past? This song was one of my, like, BBC Sherlock John playlist songs. That's how deep in build music lore we're going right now. Hi, Mumblers. How you doing? And hi, Queen Boo. Am I a leather book? Oh my god, that's what I am. I like a cat in the rain. I love rain, but I'm such a weenie baby when I get caught in it. If I like go out and it's like sprinkling and I wasn't prepared for it, and I'm not wearing like I'm wearing like cotton or something and my hair's all up, I'll just be like the biggest baby about it. I'll be like acting as if I've just been drenched, and I'll be like, my day's ruined. Walk back to the house and find like a big fucking raincoat for the tiniest little spatters. I'm such a baby. Yes, we love rain from indoors. It has been bound together with the power of gay, and no one's ever gonna know. Hi, Matt. Hi, Mood. No one's gonna know, but inside here, I thought it'd be extra gay, and I have glued. When I glued this paper into the cover, there's actually a hidden note for Meg in there. That's just you can feel it if you run your fingers over it. You can feel the edge of the paper, and I think I put some flattened flower petals from the bouquet that they sent me, the first bouquet they sent me as well. So that's just in there forever now. Hee hee, hee hee. We're a bunch of sappy guys. And I did take a picture so Meg knows what the notes are. They don't have to destroy their book to see it. They just know that's always in there. Yeah, just in case you all forgot who you were dealing with. Or really, I guess, because so many of you all, it's been so long since I romoed anyone. This is all very new to you. You won't realize that this is who I am deep down. The sappiest sack of shit you'd ever lay eyes on. This part. Don't you dare, you little shit. Oh, I hate this diamond. I hate this diamond with my whole heart. Who designed this bullshit? It was me. I designed it. Hi, Ace BB. They have to cut it open. My god, yeah. Secrets. It's gay secrets. How are you doing, Matt? How you been, babe? I'm just checking I didn't actually miss a message from you because I'm terrible like that. I'm really Azerofelling it today. Oh, I am Aziraphale streaming. I'm doing my book stream and missing every message in chat. My original design. I felt so much sass in that. Oh, thank you for the Hydro. Why not? I nearly drank the brush water. It's right there. I haven't admired for a little while. Nope, I can't do that because apparently my drink bottle's gonna drip. We'll admire it later. I was gonna show some of my cute little stickers, but apparently that's not allowed. Bookbinding class. Fuck yeah. They do there's a bookbinding guild here that do classes and things. I would love to go. I feel like it'd be really cool. I want to like pick a something that's like a many pages because so far I've only bound fics that are around like 35 to 40k words. And so I feel like it'd be really cool to do a like 100k or something like that, have a real nice thick one. I really do love the formatting process as well. It's so much fun. I've been trying to do a Paranomads ebook so I can finally actually promote that a little better because there's so many Patreon only chapters in that one. It would be really nice to just have a file that people can read and just have it all in one place. Compared to Temptations Adrift, which actually only has like 2 or 3 chapters that have censored bits. But anyway, I've been trying to put that together for fucking ages, and I keep getting distracted, like doing like a print copy with all pretty formatting and contents pages and stuff like that, forgetting that the ebook PDF really just needs to be bare bones because e-readers format them themselves. So I've been working on that a little bit again the last couple days. It is now at the point of just, it needs so much proofreading. I need to separate the chapters properly and then so much proofreading. Forbidden water. If I just pour, like squeeze a bunch of like gold paint in it, I'll just become a dragon just drinking gold. That could be fun. Could be a fun experience. Fun live exclusive. Watching me get ingredients unknown poisoning. We'll find out together what's in this paint. Secret sick food group. Okay. Okay, Swab. Fucking, that is your goddamn middle name right there. Swab's secret pyramid. It's the other side of the fucking pyramid when you turn the food pyramid around. It's suddenly in 3 dimensions, and that's where Swab lives. Katie! Hi, Katie. And we have an anonymous gift sub to Puffin. Fuck yeah, thank you so much, Anon. I just saw Mumblers hit a 3-stream streak as well. Thanks, friend. Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, that's so fair. Oh, I like that. That's my name when people don't like the latest chapter. When I've been a little cunt, I'm the ghost brat. When I'm being grumpy, yes. Oh my god, let me catch up a little here. Ugh. No gay 10, but what kind of fruit are you? Actually, a very gay question, but you can take what kind of fruit are you? I'm gonna have to think about that. I kind of want to hear what you'll think I am. Is B slashing because you are slashing? No, I swear I'm being really good. I'm sitting in my expensive chair and I'm being good. I'm leaning slightly over my desk for painting, but I'm not slouching. I swear to God. Oh, I think I missed Carly already, but sending out into the universe. We'll catch you soon. When they bring out actual bookbinding supplies rather than thrown together shit, what is this? Yeah, they give me paintbrushes instead of literal toothpick you will be seeing me use today. I'm like, huh? Bookbinding presses instead of Stanley knives and giant art books just to weigh things down. What is this mysticism? Guess what, babe? I bought. You bought it. You bought the physical of like Vitrum. That's fucking cute. I saw the letters BV as I went to scroll up and back read, and then I was like, oh, I should bring you a copy. I've only got my copy, but I should just bring you a copy. And then you bought it. You're so cute. That's so nice. That's so cute. I really, really wanna. God, I want to make physicals more physicals so bad. You're cute. I know the last S is just like I'm fucking out of here. This story is a disaster. These men got problems. I want nothing to do with it. There we are. So after all of that, that's what we're left with. I forgot to do some of it. Hang on. I wonder if that'll line up. Yeah, that's fine. It didn't quite pick up these ones. Because that will help a lot. I always fuck up the diamond. That all of it? Have I missed it all this time? No, that's good. So we're gonna turn this. We're gonna turn this into this. That was just to help us get everything in place. We're gonna figure out what the fuck we have to do next. Evie always aggressively requests love. S for sanity, which we do not have. I'm being good, Sour. I'm finally painting, so you should be good too, and academic equivalent of paint with me. Some people bed earlier. Am I getting cat beds? Ooh, quaff. Driving a hard bargain here. Gotta uplift each other. Oh, this is gonna be a goddamn trip. Are you guys hearing me okay, by the way? I'm not directly facing my microphone, which I can fix if I'm like kinda distant or muffled or whatever. It's kinda like up here, but I can tilt it if you need it. Yes, Matt! Especially when I tilt my head down. I'll do that, and that should be okay. I should get my little emotes out as well. So I can't even remember if this. I haven't. It should work with Bilby if I get all. Yeah, they still work. I can do that. Can I blow you kisses still? I can't. I don't think I can blow you kisses. Where's my? Jesus Christ! I need to. Whoopsie! I hit a button I wasn't meant to hit. Let me quickly save my computer from freaking out. Oh no. Oopsie. I just launched Tiny twice. We've got double Tiny all the way across the sky. Great. Oh no. I accidentally hit the launch button. Trying to go back to... So basically I've just opened up all of my windows again. No, don't open a second OBS window. I'm gonna watch this cat video and earn myself some dopamine. Literally swap, oh god. Hopefully Tiny copes with that. Because he doesn't cope with a lot these days. Oh, and speaking of double trouble, we've got double cat trouble. Oh, this cat so much. Hi, Zeta! How dare you? And he could survive space if he wanted. I like if he wanted added on there. Like it is exclusively a matter of will. And I think Tiny is constructed of the spare nuts and bolts you find in the bottom of a kitchen drawer and optimism. That's all That's all that's inside that head of his. So I think he'll make it. I'll be having a lovely morning, Zeta. Just just getting my God, that my physical comfort for like drawing and stuff is so pedantic. I'm like, can't feel boxed in, but also can't have the camera and everything too spaced out. I'm gonna put this guy here, my little friend here, so I don't bump onto it with the mic because he's hanging a little low. And I still see it, and then that should give me a nice bit of arm room to kind of bloody shadows and lighting and everything. God, that's right. Now I will. What am I gonna do here? I will try starting with the brush, because sometimes that's a good way to go. Getting those nice big broad strokes in. But Jesus Christ, the light is going to be a lot. I like having the light there so I can see the shine of the silver, keeping track of that, but when you're trying to like see precision, it's like all I see, it's like having the sun glare in your eyes. Oh God, please, all of them, every single one, please, please, thank you. You guys are gonna learn so quick what an infuriating brand of perfectionist I am, and also in a not very compatible addition to that, how shaky my hands are. I think it's probably the last time I did a physical art stream would have been. I swear to God, it would have been like Inktober, like 2017 or 2018 or something ridiculous. Critique, how you doing? Thank you for the 39. No, that is 88. My God. Thank you so much, baby. How you been? So many bees to enjoy these days. It is quite frankly immoral how many emotes I have. So enjoy those, you cuties. Oh, fuck off. How does it even happen? Meg, I assume you don't care if I lick my finger and wipe stuff on this because it's fine. You're gonna have my cooties soon anyway. Color theory is kicking you in the shins. My color theory is add an overlay layer of one color and everything. All your problems are solved. This dries quickly when it's thin layers. But I am an impatient little shit, and I do thick layers and want things to dry quickly, so we'll see. I don't want to touch what if you have the gay. I'm going to infect you secretly. Yes, Tiny is made of scotch tape, white glue, and wishes. Duct tape and good vibes. That's my boy. Where's the broom emote? I just saw the Zeta. Can I show Bill? I fought them. Zeta like last night. I fought them. They were like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yes, I'm gonna be good." Oh, Katie, cute, 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 cute. What are you changing it to? See what it is. I see where it is. I always forget how my own goddamn design works. Now, my problem with that template is because you can see here it kind of like goes over the edge because it's not very precise because it is the whole thing where it's made of um, photo paper glued together and it's kind of bendy and doesn't really sit flat and all that fun stuff. Um, so I'm going to have to be doing some erasing here. And yes, it is possible to erase because this shit is so forgiving, especially on leather. Sometimes you have to be a little aggressive, but usually it's just water. The only downside is that I do try to avoid it as much as possible because it'll sometimes leave like a little bit of a silver sheen on it and it's really hard to get rid of entirely, but something to work off at least. It should be to no one's surprise that when I found a mini book for Joe. Oh fuck! It's already in an envelope. I was going to show you, but I've already put it in its envelope, ready to send. But I basically just did a wax seal and just wax seal. I was like, I can't. Like, I can't. You. Oh fuck off. Fuck. Fine. I am. I'm going to be covered in silver by the end of the day. Like it is inevitable. It happens every time. So it's not the end of the world. I just hate it when textures touch me. You guys know what I'm talking about. I know what my community's about. Need like a pen holder to put this on so I stop being an idiot. That'll have to do. Neurodivergent. Thanks for that. Good use of the pin feature. I'm glad someone knows how to use my stream. When oh right, yep, cool, you can fill in the blanks. I was about to explain and then just read the audio off. The first time I was like Zeta told me off, but the second time I was like, no, I'm sticking to my guns because Zeta told me off. At least one mod is legally required to know how it works, like the designated driver. Yeah. Sometimes it's me, but usually not. Oh, we've got a lot to clean up there. I might even have to. Y'all might even have a better view of the cover than I do with this light and the way we'll see. It like depends on how I tilt. Thinking. A little more. This guy definitely needs to be straightened out. Oh, I always forget I can actually join these. The worst part of trying to do this template was like leaving gaps in the design so it would actually work as a template. The first time I did it, it did not. Like I just drew a design in Photoshop, just fully connected and everything. And then I printed it out and I was like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Because I was like, I don't want to cut out all of these little individual pieces of paper. That defeats the point of trying to make a stencil so that I have less work to do for each book. Fucking the goddamn default keck that it keeps giving me. Hi, Beck. How you doing? Sorry, sorry about the screen share channel yesterday. just leaving my gay all over the place. My bad. Yeah, that's not right. I do kind of have to wing some of the design when the stencil is mean to me. So they're all slightly different. I'm going to do the rest of that with precision instruments, I think. And I'm going to actually clean the brush this time. Poor guy. How are streams been, Beck? I know Beck's been streaming lately. You can never fucking catch him, but you like when I just stare off into space. And an anon for Matt. Thank you so much for gifting my mod Matt Moot all those lovely bees. I appreciate you. Enjoy, friend. And it's clown time. Oh, I forgot Bilby has his own clown makeup. Yay. I don't know why I've gone all blinky. I think I'm allergic to this face paint or something. Look at me. Look at me cleaning my tools. Welcome back, Carly. Yay, I'm so glad you're having fun with it. What is your favorite thing to stream at the moment? What one have you had the most fun with? I'm gonna move this lamp, I think. How can I do this? Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Actually, what might also work? Sort of turning it away. It's annoying because when it's such a direct light, I don't really have a way to diffuse or diffuse. I don't know what you'd word, but diffuse this light. I don't want to cast too much shadow as well, but there's there's really only so much you can do. Oh, what I did want to do actually, just forgot. I'm gonna pull this in a little bit closer. I think I can zoom this a bit, and then yeah, just cause that just seems like it'll be nice to see what's going on there. If I kind of move this light around, I mean to sort of spread the light. There we go. Now I don't have a lot of glare on me, and you guys can see what's happening just a little bit better. I'll keep my little comparison guy there. I left the lighting on this piece I'm working on to do so much heavy lifting. I've forgotten how to shade. Oh no! Like you've laid it till the end. Yep. If you use Clip Studio, honest to God, just use the fucking use the shading generator. It's such a nice jumping off point because it just sometimes just fills in those brain empty points where you just can't. It's just nice. Question for chat. If someone asked you if you wanted to see their brain, would you say yes? Absolutely, I do. Fucking, I no doubt or surprise that was it. Oh my god. Let me really quickly give you all a hand with something here. Let me look for a file that has a base and some line art. Here's my vampire art really quickly, and I'm sorry for people who are like, oh, what is he painting? Because this is a very important diversion. This is going to change y'all's lives. Make sure you can see that well and it doesn't blow out the lighting too much. Give me the... There you are. Not automatic. I want this to be a little... Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to get it so it doesn't blow out all the black because he's wearing so much black. So basically, let's get this so there's no shading on it. Multiply that. That's just like my skin, but that's got shading on there. So we'll get rid of it so there's no shading at all, and I'll brighten up Crowley just so you all can see what's going on. He can wear grey today, okay? It's fine. He'll live. What do we have? Now this is like pencil line art, and it's a little rough around some of the edges, so it's not perfect. But essentially, these freckles. I believe if we just have our line art set to reference, I don't even think it needs to have color, but I'll leave it there just for the visual help. You can go to shading assist in the edit option, and it lets you, well, you can give it as many layers and everything as you want, really. I'll get rid of that menu so you can see a bit better. But already you can see the kind of thing that it does. I've used this on a few pieces. I've used this on, I think even on a, oh yeah, I used this on my vampire piece where he's lying in the bed. I've used this on a book cover. And you can pick where the light source comes from. It just takes a second to load. That's pretty much the only downside to it. So I've got it coming from there, and it kind of automatically catches just these bits. It sees lines, but it has a little bit of AI work to figure out where like what bodies and shapes are. It can't handle gradients very well. See, I've got a bit of a gradient on his hair, so it's freaking out. So if we adjust that and just make that like a flat color instead, that'll make this go a little bit better. Down. You want your colors basically to be all on one layer. I think that's pretty much the only thing that it needs. So it works best with flat colors and colors that are on one layer. But it works mostly from the line art. And it gives you this as layers. You can actually fully decide. You can see here what they're going to be. So this top layer is actually a highlight that is a soft light. And so that's created that little yellow bit there on the top and on the edges here. I can change that if I'm doing a particular scene. I can make that whatever color I want it to be. If I really like extreme stuff, I can make it an overlay, so it's going to be really harsh. You can also choose how like deep your shadows are and how much your highlights are. Let's get rid of that. So if you want it to be really bright scene, you can adjust that where the midtones and the dark tones are. You can just decide basically everything. You can also make it do soft if you want, so it actually blurs it. You don't even have to do cell shading, but since it's such a good like starting point and you'll want to customize where the shadows are, I find the cell shading helpful because then you can really go in and adjust it first. But yeah, you can add up to 4 of these. You don't have to have highlights. You can just have shadows. This one here is just a blank. It's nothing. So that's like the base tone basically. But yeah, you can make anything if you want. Real dark shadows and just you can have extra dark bits. You can probably add another one there. I don't know, do whatever you want. I can't remember how to turn those on and off, but you can do all kinds of stuff. There's also a setting for like rim lighting as well. So where's that one? That was cool. Backlight. So you can do it so it's like lighting them from behind and showing where the shadow focus is going to be, and it's really nice. And then you just hit OK, and then do a nice little... Oh, fuck off. Shaky hands, just hitting the wrong buttons entirely. Well, that's a nice dramatic one, so we'll hit OK. And what it does is just gives you these layers. It's given me. Oh, this thing doesn't. Do you see? I tried to zoom in there so that you could see that closer. It's given me that the highlight one is a soft light, so I can also change that to whatever I want, and I can change the opacity of it and everything. And then it's just got that one, and then it's got my shading layer. So that is just given that to me. That color, whatever color I picked, and then I can set, yeah, anything, and then we can go in and go, all right, well, let's customize this. That looks a bit weird. I'll give him a little bit more color shading there, and add that to it, and you just go for your life. Like, oh, that's behind, so I'll fill that in and make that dark as well. And it is very, very, very handy for that first stage where you just want to lay down a base and Brain's not working because it's too much. And then, yeah, you can go wherever you want. I love it. It has been a lifesaver, an absolute lifesaver. I believe this is a feature of 3.0, which is the current standard one. So if you get a permanent license for 3.0, which is just a one-time payment, which often goes on sale at around like the $25 mark, but I think it's $50 otherwise, you'll have this. Is beautiful, is exquisite. Because I always my go-to shading method is to start with a multiply and an overlay. Hoo-hoo, let's bring my light back, shall we? And so it's just really nice to have a tool that'll just be like, I know what you're doing. I know what you want. Let me help. Thank you. Thank you, Zeta. Did you remember the bunny seed? I need to back read now because I love showing people Clip Studio things for the first time. Holy shit, Ace, you've gotten to hold a brain? That is, that's sick as hell. I miss them too. Morally grey, fucking Christ. When you had a digital art, I'd be unstoppable, God, right? Meg, I can't wait. I was already like teasing Meg, like, I can't wait to just show you all the cool things Clip Studio can do while I'm just drawing there with them. And yes, I will teach you. I'm going to be teaching Zeta Procreate. I'll teach you fucking Clip. You'll be unstoppable. Do they all need to be merged? So with the color layers, yeah, I think they need to be on one layer. But what you could do is either hide all of your color layers, so it's just applying the shadows to the lines and like white, because I don't think it really takes the colors into consideration. So you could just make a version of it where it's just completely white, or like a grayscaled version. You could like duplicate all of your color layers, merge them into one just for the effect, and then get rid of that merged like layer as like a temporary measure. And then yeah, it's just, oh, it's so nice. If you've got it on your tablet, that'll work, because the tablet one's already always up to date, because you have to do subscription with that. And thank you for the hydrate reminder. I forget she's on the phone, doesn't have audio. Oh, I need Aya emotes so badly. Alright. Now I can see a little better. Oh! It's Dad. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. Okay. Hi. Who let him in? Who let him in? Oh god, thank god. He didn't even wipe his shoes. What a jerk. I can honestly, Katie, the fucking timing on that. Ooh, lactose-free strawberry. Anyway. Oh, I'm so mad I don't have my stupid Bilby emotes on my thing, but that's fine. That's just yet another task for me to faff about with off stream. The last stream we did, if you missed it, I was working on Tiny's emotes. Sorry, his VTuber emotes. We don't have Tiny Discord emotes happening or anything like that. With his blanket and his glasses and things like that. I cannot remember how many I got done. I think it was a dismal amount. I think I got way less done than I thought I was going to. So he's nowhere near ready. But I think I got like one in there. Like I think his blanket's there. So eventually we'll keep working on that and getting Tiny some more accessories. Just like B. Oh my god, please. Alright. I'm gonna clean up before I start adding layers. So it's time for a trusty Q-tip or 7. Time for me to get really fucking pedantic. I want to do this. Thankfully, not a crusty one. A very clean new one. Oh, that is the worst image. I want to. This one's definitely too thick. I think just these edges where I just... Oh, and then a bit of the A is a bit fucked up. So I just need to wet this guy. We don't want it to be soaking. We just want it to be damp. And it's hard to be precise, so it always gets rid of more than I want it to. But that's just cleared away that bit there that I needed to, that was way too thick for me. So I'm going to try and be real. Maybe I'm going to try and like hold this into a point and see if I can be precise with it, because that would be nice. It's hard though, because you're going to have to rub it in, which kind of relies on pressure and not precision. Tell you what though, it's so satisfying. It makes me feel like a fucking Baumgartner. Going in and making these really crisp edges and cleaning stuff up. It's so much fun. Oh, this is like drawing on a phone with your finger. You cannot tell where it is actually breathing. Ooh, thank you, Katie.
Project Build, you can sometimes find chips with pointy ends. I haven't seen them in a while, but they are super handy.
There we go. Thank you so much.
Ghostbane strikes again. Hey, my darling, are you a taser? Because you're a stunner.
That one threw me not because it was Tiny's fault, but because I assumed Tiny fucked it up and meant teaser, and it fucking hit me. Just like I would hit the ground when I get stunned. It begins. Me and Meg on our way to steal leaders. Oh my god, I completely forgot. You ran out of TTS. That'll be your Christmas present from me. I'll just gift you like 7 million channel points. Oh my god, when it's a god. Alright, here we go. The collaborative effort is starting. I'm not ready. I'm gonna die. Normally the worst part of this is the patience of letting it dry again and then because it's like trying to paint on wet leather is a bad time. It's a real bad time. But it actually works like quite well with streaming. I'm sitting here talking to you all half the time anyway, so I don't even need to pass the time because I just get distracted and everything dries while I'm talking. Oh, you can see the upside though of doing thin layers of just how quickly that dries, so I can actually do things and move on with it. Hopefully that's not too thick. I like it when it's just really neat lines, especially I mean mostly because it's an Art Deco style, so it's meant to be really really crisp and clean. The cheesiest pickup lines I know in Portuguese. Oh god damn it. That does remind me of an untranslatable joke that I saw on TikTok, which was just divine. Oh, thank you for the cozy. Oh, of course I will, BB. Of course I will. um, yeah, it was and it was exquisite TikTok. I don't know the sign language for it, but it was a King Kong joke. Where he picked up the lady that he's in love with and asked. He said, "Will you marry me?" And the sign for it like does that. And so it was so fluid. He was like signing and then did that and then waited. And then it cut to like the audience of all the people waiting on the ground, just looking up in horror. And then him just staring at his hand and like just looking down at his hand in like horror of what he's just done. And it took me so fucking long. Oh, I had to watch it twice because the movement was so fluid. I didn't even see it the first time. It was a good one. It was a really good one. Too thick. That's gonna be too thick. Found. Oh, that might actually be okay. I thought that was a thicker one. I'm gonna get rid of these big ones because they're too big for me. Try that again. So whenever I dunk the paint in it, it kind of makes the ball way bigger. So I basically go over it with this metal, and it's kind of just like dabbing it on rather than brushing it. And then the brush, when you lay a brush down, it flares out so much. I lose all that precision. And when I try and use really tiny brushes, I don't know, it just flares out all the time. I just don't have the precision with traditional art tools. So I just really like this method because it's just like a lot of little movements. It's almost like doppling it and just kind of smoothing it out rather than painting it. And so it's sitting on top of the leather and it's not spreading out too much. And it stays nice and thick and vivid. Oh, good night, Beck. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. A leather embossing set. I would cry a little bit, but also the downside to that is that I would need to work with leather. Like I would need to buy leather, which I also cannot afford. This pleather was I think it was like $20 or $30 per meter, which was well, that's going to be a bunch of books. Not only am I frugal and well, I can't remember the word for just like making shit like homemade, but I'm also a cheap bitch. Especially just because it's like this is my Flawless actually is the second book I've ever made. This one in my hand would be the third one, but it's like I'm still at the very beginning of this hobby, so it's like I really hesitate to buy very, very expensive materials. I really want a hot foil embossing thing, because then I could foil fabric covers and maybe I can't imagine any way to foil fucking leather, but I don't want to buy like a whole fucking Cricut system but it's like I don't understand how people get things looking really nice and neat otherwise. So dunno. At least a foil pen is just like you can get the effect, but just do it by hand. So it's just a cheap little thing on its own. There we go. That's my favorite part. So while it's still wet, I use one of the really tiny ones to just like scrape away the uneven edges. And that's what I mean by I spend a lot of time like erasing. I don't get paint all over the book. Oh, it's the best. Hell yeah, you know I am. Maybe I'm just a heathen because I just can't taste enough of a difference between Yorkshire and Tetley to warrant those $3 extra. Oh no. Yeah, if you get me hooked on Twinings, I'm never forgiving you. I'm a black tea bitch. I am a black tea bitch. Oh, Swab, thank you. Thank you, Swab. Someone who understands. Please. Please just be neat. Oh god, never, never, Katie, never. Not that far gone, don't worry. I do have some taste. Even though Meg's opinions of Tetley would beg otherwise. Yeah, don't you worry about that. Woohoo, woohoo. Imagine drinking tea. Do every day of my fucking life. Do I get good boy points for making Zeta tea this morning? I'm the one who brews. This is the part that I hate when I layer it up a little bit too much. Thankfully, you all can't see, but it gets all kind of. It's not very smooth. It's all bumpy. I get my little brush again and I see if I can just kind of fair it out a bit. I imagine to anyone who might own a Cricut or a device that does this for you, this stream could be absolutely maddening to watch. Watching me slowly stipple my way. As like I'm tattooing. I'm stick and poke tattooing an entire back tattoo, you know. I think I've got good boy points with Ace at least. When I visited my ex when we were LDR, he brought only Lipton iced tea peach. It was the only thing, including no tea, I could drink for a week. I wanted to kill. I'm still in awe of how you last. every time I get a new story, I'm like, how did you last after that? Just that one event. How did you do it? You are so strong. Each flashbacks. That's rough. Like knowing that Lipton is bad enough on its own to then also have a terrible flashback with it. Oh my god, Carly! Joe was talking about this in the last stream. That's amazing. We've had a throwback. I know. Thank you. Hopefully, I don't give you things you have to put up with, but just things you enjoy. Oh my god, Queen Boo! You gotta have crafty friends come over and have a little cricket party, and then just waste so much money on supplies and foils and papers. Just making cute little memes together. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I just remembered why I'm covered in silver by the end of it, by the way, because I like that has silver on it, so I wipe it off like that. And so of course I'm covered in fucking silver paint when I wipe shit off with my fingers. Do you see why I wanted to stream this? Because we're an hour and a half in and I'm tentatively working on a corner. It's not even done. You know, when it's dried sometimes and I want to get a really, really precise bit, I'll just use my little scrapey guy and just fucking scratch him off. It is a very satisfying but just extremely time consuming process. But I love it. I love it so much. I wasn't full blue till I met you. I'm gonna go back with a close-up attack. I got the lyrics wrong. I'm sorry. I'm banned in the car now. I still always think about that Game Grumps bit where, God, so long ago, Aaron said he had a rule about singing in the car where you have like strikes, and if you get the lyrics wrong, you're not allowed to sing in the car anymore. Like, that's the most valid fucking neurodivergent mesophonic thing I've ever heard in my life. You're allowed to just stop singing if you don't know the words and just like hum along or whatever. But if you sing and you don't know it and you fuck up the song, you fucking demerit points for that shit. Yeah, Carly, it's not you. I am elusive like a forest cryptid at the moment. I'll fuck him up and also don't tell. I mean, it's about the fun, isn't it? We love a good belt in the car. If your worst traits is your tea bags and you're driving, I'm okay with that. Yeah. I'm sure we'll find something together. But in a fun, quirky, wow, I hate you while hugging me kind of way. I can only hope. If bit pitch, BF, and tone deaf GS may be our first fight. Oh, now that's a combination, huh? Make your fancy tea and you'll forget. I will. I will. It'll be great. Yes, I'm learning this that there's a wrong kind of baked bean, but I don't know enough about baked beans to dispute it. Everyone, I need your baked bean opinions. I need your wrong and right baked bean opinions. I thought there were baked beans that are in a can, and then that's the end. That's the end of my list. Boil over the stove or something, and then you put them on toast. That's my baked bean knowledge. A nice kind of smooth. Look at that! Look at that sweet little rectangle. We did that. Gee. Oh, I just remembered I have that beautiful combination of perfectionist and can't leave it alone. So I'm gonna make some heads rolls. Hello. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Clean up this corner here, and then I'm gonna look up and see the remaining damage from the baked bean wars. See who's left standing. Oh shit! I just remembered another thing I needed from groceries that I didn't tell Zeta. That's fun. I knew there was something. She asked me yesterday. I was like, my brain's empty, but it wasn't a no. I don't need anything. It was just I can't think of what it is. I'll go out and get funnily enough, tea. Nearly out of tea bags. But I need to go down the street to get bunny food. Goddamn, only half of Bailey's food you can get from Woolies, and the other half I have to get from a pet shop. Brush, don't fail me now. Come here, you little shit. Oh, is he? Is he? Who let him in? Who let him in? I saw him fucking sliding in out the corner of my eye, like a horror movie when you see just a figure pass down a hallway. That's my dad. You guys excited to see my dad at the end of the month? Last season, everyone. Also, thank you, Queen Boo. Roast beans with brown sugar and bacon. Now that sounds extremely American. My god. Mostly bite baked beans and eat them right there unheated. Oh, I didn't even see. I'm not getting my little sound alerts. Where aren't I hearing my sounds? Well, there may be the, what's it called? Fucking... I have words, man. Oh, it's a bad words day. Maybe some of those words don't have sounds and I just can't remember. Twitch is being shit. There we go. It fixed some things, but oh well. Wait, I don't think we have PG tips here. Will he die again? Oh, we'll find 100 years passed. This season's actually a time skip. I'm going to slowly work my way down. I'm going to stop paying attention to this corner and actually work on more of the cover, if you can believe it. Oh my god, the flawless song. It knows. The other flawless song, let's be real. I know, my god. How? Oh my god, they lined up perfectly together. Isn't that good? Anyway, Zeta made me. I love me a good bean. I like different kinds of beans, but like not a bean. Yes, it's such a good one. I honestly, I would have to get back to you in like 3 working days if you ask me for my favorite song off this album.
Alright, Phil.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna do the cat litter, so there's gonna be like scraping.
That's alright. It does not pick up on my mic. That's
Thank
okay. Hehe, that's okay. I love this fucking mic AI so much. It is so stupidly powerful. I mean, unless you guys can hear it, and then I'm just talking out of my ass. Nice strong line. Ooh, okay. I'm so glad that was you saying that, Meg. I'm so happy. I hate as well. I mean, I'll eat them, but they are possibly one of my least favorite food and texture and taste experiences. So, indeed, they are on thin ice. Yeah, why are they squeaky? It is the worst. Oh, my teeth want to curl in on themselves and die. Peas good. Um, love a good pea that is like out of the bean. Don't like a beaned pea. Um, and edamame beans that are outside of the pea pod. Fuck off sauce. I was trying to figure out why this looked so wrong. He needs to hold hands with his friend. He hasn't joined up yet. A little bit uneven though, so I'm going to do my annoying thing where I tweak and tweak and tweak until I ruin everything. I try to bring that close. There we go. I have a tissue right here. I don't know why I keep doing this with my hands. It is a determination at this point. Oh, look at that. God, it's just like the satisfaction of digital erasing. I love it. I was hyperfixating on my pasta burnt undercooked with burnt and undercooked. Oh, darling, no. How does this happen? Didn't you burn and undercook pasta in like one of our like early in the year? Like one of the first conversations I had with you about cooking in screen share or something was you burning and undercooking pasta. I thought from that you did not like cooking. We're getting a little bit wet here. I'm going to take the dry end of this guy. See if I can... Nope, needs to be wet. There we go. Use the mesh. Get off. Get off it.
Ravina?
Hello, Davina. Oh, sweetie. Thank you so much for the resub. Sorry, I just got so distracted by Tiny then. He's just so fucking cute. I can't handle it. Thank you so much, Aristar, for the 86 months. You beast. Hope you've been well. Get off it. Oh my god, it's just hit me. Does Meg not know that that's from The Office? That sampled bit? Oh, I can hear she's somewhere where she won't hear me at the moment, but I'm gonna tell her that when she comes back. Oh, lovely, Aretha. Fix this little edge, shall we? Actually, we are nowhere near ads. Tiny is definitely off sync. We have ads like 25 minutes away, so no stress. Every time I hear the Vamp song, I think of you. Well, actually, I've had a couple of those lately. I can't remember which one that would be. Oh my god, Tiny. Oh, because Tiny opened twice. There are literally two Tinies at the moment. He's taking over the world. I'm gonna put one of them, his evil twin. Oh, Olivia, yes. Okay, that's the recent one on my mind too. Evil Tiny. Hi, Lance. Oh, Ryan. Fucking love you, Ryan, you little shit. I had the goddamn best time watching The Office in Discord the other day. Oh, such a nice way to co-work. It's one of those shows that I always just want to drag other people into. So just seeing so many people coming along to watch was just the best. Next time I'll get Meg. Next time I'll get Meg to watch the dinner party with me. I know, it was fucking heartbreaking. Right as we were all finishing and everyone was going to bed and rest and shit. Oh, fucking tragedy. Best day, the worst end of day. I remember though from the season that I put on, I think I've never really thought about it. What if I have like a favorite season of The Office? But I think that one might be. So if I like show you episodes starting from there, will probably be a really really good point because it's just like episode after episode of some of my favorite bits and just bangers of episodes with not just like fun bits that are enjoyable, but also ones that are like worked into our vocabulary, like shared as a community, not even just me. So that'd be really fun. It's educational. A little ace mug. You for the hydrate. The FOMO was fucking let me accept Zeta the thank God was Zeta working. He's been having some long days lately too. Doing all and it's just that phase of work at the moment, that time of year where some of the shit she has to do is like 7 p.m. finishing. Wet. Remember the Kahoot we started planning 3 months ago? Oh shit. Nope. Oopsie. Oopsie. Maybe I'll say out of it. I was loopy. Yeah, God. Yeah, I forgot. I guess that's true. You haven't got your computer or anything set up, so it'd be a bit hard to do that kind of thing. Did you see if there's like a little Halloween card pack? That could be fun. Get that Billy is looking down to work makes it look like tiny. Look like this. He's sleep. Am I just having a little sleep, a little snooze? Yeah, I really bow my head over when I try to get all up close with it. It's a miracle you can't see my head poking in at the top of the camera. Get a cooler time zone. I mean, yeah, problem solved. What's the big deal? This definitely isn't quite thick enough. But I'm struggling to thicken it out. I'm just gonna get rough here because the cleanups today have been going well. Oh
What
boy,
is the
dad jokes, here we
difference between
come.
an anemic and a vampire? One sucks blood.
Tiny, finish the joke. Finish the joke, Tiny. Mate, you think he just got embarrassed because he knew we were going to laugh at us over Blued? I also do like the idea if he's just really shit at jokes. And like when little kids try to write jokes and they don't make any sense. But that's it. That's the difference, is that one of them sucks blood and the other one doesn't. Helps you to elaborate. That's my boy. That's my boy. He's grown up so fast. Deliver the punch. Imagine if it just comes in like 10 minutes from now. He just finishes. He just needed a really long sip of drink or a really long pause. He just wanted to psych himself up to say blood again. Or blued again. Boy, some fucking glasses. Oh, I mean, when I was a kid, I had a book of jokes that was terrible. Even as a kid, I knew it was terrible, but I liked to annoy my family with it. I remember my nan coming to stay for a week, and I annoyed her incessantly. She was so oh, bless, she was just a trooper. That's cute. Oh, a little kid with just like a shitty joke book. Is there anything more pure? I remember
What
being
is the
really
difference between an
obsessed.
anemic and a vampire? One sucks blood.
Nope, he don't want to. He knows we're gonna make fun of him. Maybe it's the character count. I don't know. It's meant to be like 300, but maybe he just thinks that version of the joke. Tanya, it's not your joke to workshop, bud. It's a bit rude. Oh, buddy, he is a little stinker tonight. Who fucking knows? But yeah, when I was a kid, I had a joke book that was I genuinely really really loved because it was so very out there. Um, and I had it in primary school, which was definitely too young for me to have it. I don't know where the fuck I found it. And so my friends,
Before I
we
left
all
for
loved
music
it.
college, Mike had said to me, remember, it's better to have lobsters in your pino than crabs on your organ.
Oh my god. That was... I don't know where to start. Tiny. Pino. Pino clean. It's not clean if it's not Pino clean. Fucking crabs on your organ. Jesus Christ. Holy crap. Still remember some of the jokes from my joke book, but a lot of it was nuts because it had chapters of ones that were just like really, really long ones that were like a full page, and then others that were just a line or two, and it was separated into ones that were like blonde jokes, but they were called Wally jokes instead of blonde, which was nice. It was not PC. It was not a PC book. I just called them Wally jokes instead of blonde jokes. It had like a whole chapter of like toilet humor and all kinds of shit, and no, you're gonna. I say pianist correctly, right? That's how you say pianist. Do I not pronounce my A well enough, or that's the correct way to say it. It's not pianist. That's wrong. It is objectively wrong. Okay, thank God. Did I say pianist in the thing? I always try because as a kid I thought it was pianist. So I'm always like pianist. Like, but maybe I said it wrong in the recording without realizing it. Oh no. I mean, it's a recording, so I fucking deny it. I can't just say nah. You misheard me. I have to live with this now. Alright, you love me despite my... Don't dip this in your tea, you stupid idiot. You love me despite my driving and my tea and my pronunciations, which... That is actually a very valid one to have up there on the list of flaws, because I have made my way through some questionable pronunciations in my life. Hate the forbidden water. You didn't just say it like that. I completely forgot. Oh my god. Now, yeah, fuck. I completely forgot how to say Leicester, and I knew I was wrong, but I knew there was a way, and I knew I'd forgotten how to do it. So I recorded when I walked past a Leicester Street sign, trying to just say it and then giving up. Just as a, here you go. You just take this ammo. Where's my mouse gone?
What do you call a pile of cats? A mutane.
Tiny, you butchered that one with your pronunciation. Meowtain. Excellent, excellent. Leicestershire, like, yep, I was trying to Worcestershire that, that poor street. A mutane. Do you sell mutane and mutane products? Like, what is that, buddy? What's happening in your little duct tape brain?
I put the L in otis.
There we go. We did the quick, like... Oh, perfect. Perfect, you're in the right place, friend. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Oh, Tiny. He sounded so excited about it. He was like, Worcestershire! Like, his favourite sauce. You mentioned his favourite sauce, of course he's going to be excited. Alright, I'm going to go over this even if I get little patchy bits that I desperately want to clean up. Because I end up just like painting over the same sections over and over and over again. And it's going to be better if I just keep it going and have like a general, progress overall. Oh my god, new Tiny Law, I love it. There's the official. Trying so hard to hold back laughter since my housemate's watching a dramatic TV show. Oh my god, they're like, I'm so sorry, Margaret. We found the body. We found multiple bodies. We're Worcestershire! Yeah, that would not be fitting.
Weeboo, what's the difference between a party with no dress code and a party-themed swingers party? To the one, you come as you are. To the other, you are as you come.
Oh, you're getting me with the
R.I.P.
good
Rolling
pirate
Water,
content.
you will be missed.
Got a triple whammy.
What do parrots do in their free time? They make art.
Parrots, apparently. Oh my god. Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat. Fuck me. Oh my god. I have about the lung capacity of Tiny, so. He fucked it so bad. But I'm proud of him for trying.
What is a parrot's favorite letter? You would think it's R, but really it's the C.
That's cute. Let your son go to school and learn to read. Listen, we can't afford glasses. I'm relying on you guys. He's doing his best. He gets A for effort all the time. I do positive parenting and nothing else. If he's having fun, then do whatever he wants. It's not Zeta, if you heard that one. That was someone outside. That was a loud sneeze. Hi, book binding witch.
Why are orphans bad at poker? They've never had a full house.
Please. Yes, this is very cheap fabric paint, just a metallic silver, because I don't have anything like a hot foil, anything like that, and even if I did, this is pleather, so it'd probably melt. So I'm just going in with some sculpting tools so I can dot it in, because I'm not precise enough to use a paintbrush. With, yeah, just some nice fabric paint. I haven't heat sealed it. You can apparently heat seal these to make it like permanent. If it gets wet, it will smear and run and stuff, but then heat sealing it will make it permanent. But it's a book. You're not going to want to get a book wet anyway, so it's pretty nice when it's all finished. It sits quite well. Aren't you glad we have to? No comment. No, I fucking love it. I love seeing the shenanigans you'll get up to. Wouldn't want to miss it for the world. But I mean, that's true. Actually, that would be scary. But I'd be more worried about the pages than the cover at that point. I mean, fucking ink runs. So why should my uh terrifyingly detailed handmade cover have to be held up to the same standard? Oh god, it's time. It's my true form, my true self. Drop your phone in
What
the
do
fire.
lawyers wear to court? Lawsuits.
What are liars wear to court? Tiny coming out with the fucking employment prejudice over here. What was that Jim Carrey movie called again? Lawyer, lawyer.
I love telling dad jokes. Sometimes he even laughs.
Now that's perfect brain rot. Oh my god. For the answer, I use Posca most of the time for the same reasons. It will smear with alcohol or water. You wouldn't expect a waterproof book. Yes. Oh yeah, I would love That's kind of the dream. I think I would like to do a Posca, get like a Posca marker or something. I was looking into that actually when I was trying to find a fabric marker. Because God, this would be so much easier to just draw on. I have a metallic marker actually, but it's not a fabric one. So I'm like, would it work? Would it? I think it just smears no matter what, and I don't know if I could heat treat it, even if I like put, I don't know, material or paper between the iron and the pleather. I don't fucking know. So I was looking at fabric
I
markers,
keep
and
trying to tell dad
Posca seemed like
jokes,
a good
but he
idea.
is still out getting milk.
Ah, there we go. There we go. There's your beehive friend. I need like a metallic Posca or something.
How can you spot a nosy pepper? It gets jalapeno business.
Nosy pepper. It's again the pronunciation. I can't look down for these because it makes no fucking sense. Oh, I wonder how well he'd manage to do the hell if I know joke from Ted Lasso. Fuck. That took me so long. So long and made me so happy once it was explained to me. Slower. And you make a good point, man.
What do you get when you cross an elephant with a rhino? Elephano.
Not elephant, no. Not quite. Yeah, maybe next time, Tiny. Maybe after some reading classes and some seeing classes.
The longest word in most dictionaries is pneumonultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis with 45 letters.
Oh, is that the? I thought it was anti-disestablishmentarianism, but I always forget there's a medical one that takes over. You'll learn how to say and spell anti-disestablishmentarianism in year 4 or 5, I think. Maybe 5 or 6. It's just like a fun party trick that we just we just spend like a week on. I don't know why. Just keeping us all interested. Just another liar.
Maybe Tiny has hippopotamonstrosis, glyptaliophobia, fear of long words.
Nope, apparently not long ones. Maybe he has an appreciation of long words, so he hates all those little ones, and that's why he keeps fucking them up. A little bit wider. When we dot it though, it goes really well when I just gently dot it, and I stop trying to do big streaks with the metal tools.
What do Russian kings order on their pies as sardines?
You can say it's sardines, but not pizzas. Bartholomew, what the fuck? He's like he's oh, I know what he is. He's one of those little insecure kiddos that he's just trying to impress all of his grown-up friends, and so he's just trying to add all these fancy words and pronunciations into the sentences that make it sound like he's smarter than he is, but not realizing that that's not how words work. I love sardines. Sardines on pizzas. Fucking Christ. I love my son. I love my son with my entire brain cell. Isn't it funny how Target? Oh yeah, he loves shopping at Target. That's exactly. Isn't it funny how? I mean, a broken bot and a bot that doesn't work right is very annoying and detrimental. But when it comes to the TTS, the less accurate and the less functional it is, the funner it is.
Ghostbane strikes again. Call me a paleontologist because I found a Girajusasaurus.
A Gigisaurus. I had to look up at that one. That's a cutie. You're a cutie. Gigisaurus. Fucking he.
My twin sister's favorite word is kittywampus, which means to be slightly ass or not straight.
You can say kittywampus, but not skew. I learned something today. That did not look like a real word. Right, this is coming along. I wasn't sure if I should put something on the spine. Can't think of what. I'm scared to try and do this text smaller or without another stencil to help me. Maybe like a little diamond would be kind of cute. I think I'm going to leave that bottom row because it's got some up close, it's got some really sort of rough bits that I really want to fix, but it's such a delicate one. I don't want to fuck it up and then lose the straightness of it and have to redo this whole thing again. So I'll just leave it at that. Oh, move on to the other corners. Good night, Lily. Thank you so much for hanging. Esku. No. How dare you? The alternative is Catawampus. That's amazing. What the fuck? Yeah, just Juriciceresis. Oh, I keep forgetting to do this little joiner up here. Alrighty. I'll do. I guess top down's probably the best way to keep it, so I'll go from here. It's 11 p.m. I've not eaten a thing. Vin! Vin! Got the hives on my side here. Whoop! Bell.
2 seconds. I'm just gonna leave you on the phone.
Hi, puppy. You waking up? It's my little puppy waking up. Thank you, Zeta.
That's okay.
Funniest one I know is defenestrate, in which one meaning is to throw window. Okay, not what I was expecting.
A string walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, you can't be in here. We don't serve your kind." The strings leaves the bar. Itself into a knot, phrases ends, and returns inside. The bartender looks at the string shocked and says, "Hey, aren't you that string I just told to leave?" There.
String looks at him and says, "No, I'm afraid not." Good fucking lord. I love a good setup. I love a good setup one. That reminds me, I should try and find the one from that one fucking joke book that I had. I don't know if it's gonna. Oh my god, I found it. Excellent, cool. So I never actually said I kept getting distracted. The book that I had was not specifically. Well, it was not titled as a joke book. It was titled as. It was like 1001 emails, and it was basically like a book of email chains. And so some of them were long fucking jokes, and then some of them were just little bits, one after another.
Tiny gets so out of breath with longer sentences. I love him.
Why did that sound so touched? I love him. He really gives it his all sometimes. 60% of the time, he gives it 100%. He really did get tired. Guys, I'd like you to know I have started putting ketchup in the fridge. Are you feeling okay? Are you okay? Oh my god, he is just a little emote, isn't he? I have this joke up and I'm ready to fucking read it to you. I love hate the really long setup ones. Okay. Remember this one from my goddamn book. Ketchup will forever go in the fridge at my house. Apparently it is actually supposed to be stored in there. I just never knew. Cool, neither did I. What the fuck? Never really thought of that. Also, do you actually use ketchup there? It's not tomato sauce, it is ketchup.
Bar trucks are red because they have 8 wheels and 4 people in them, and 8 and 4 makes 12. And there are 12 inches in a foot, and a foot is in a ruler, and Queen Elizabeth was a ruler, and Queen Elizabeth was also a ship, and the ship sailed the seas, and there were fish in them.
Are you done, Tiny? Is that all of it? And there were, I don't even know where he stopped, but God. I'm just gonna keep muting just for a second so you don't pick up on anything.
Dwayne Johnson asked me to clean up his scrapbook, but I lost the cutting tool. I lost the rocks, paper, scissors.
You're asking so much of me. There we go. Didn't want to encourage the privacy of a conversation, of a phone conversation. That. Oh god, I love these edges so much. Why did I have to do like text and stuff? Why couldn't I just do one big weird geometric line art? Because the straight lines are fun. It's fun and thoughtless, and I have a good time, and nothing hurts. But no, I'm gonna make myself do a fucking S in a minute. Oh, whose idea was this? Whose design is this? Some fucking idiot, I guess. I'm genuinely curious how much I'm gonna end up getting done today. Can you imagine if I'd let you call it your original titles? Fuck. Oh my god, yeah, I would have had to write that whole shit down. Goddamn sentences and shit. Imagine if I went with one of the side titles, which was Sunflowers in the Rain. Like, fuck that. I get these as sharp as I can too. Something real satisfying about that. The snail. Oh, the original title was I wanted to do like the full lyric. I want it to be flawless, but for that one thing, or almost flawless, or oh no, sorry, flawless, but for that one thing was the full lyric that I wanted to reference, and so I wanted to call it either flawless, comma, but almost flawless, and then I floated the sunflower one for a bit as well. But I just really love the just flawless. Really, just ties it all in. It is so fucking sarcastic. Flawless, but for that one thing, yeah. God, imagine that as a full fucking title. I did actually consider that as a title at one point, like just doing the whole thing. But yeah, there is something really, really good about it. I think I didn't go for that immediately in my mind because I've done it so much in the past. Not so much for my fix, but with like original things. Like it was rechargeable and questables and preheat, and after that I started, and then yeah, paranomads, and after paranomads I was like, it's not illegal to have more than one word in a title, and so I tried branching out from that. That's when I did things like Postcards from Paris and Mon Horrible Shuddy. I didn't like the change. Yeah, because I will always, all of my fics will have a nickname that I will refer to it as a working title, and so Flawless's was just Flawless. And that was the one that I had the most like input from another person on, because Meg was doing reacts of the chapters and reading and stuff before any of it was posted. So I was like fucking it up in their mind as well if I called it something else. And I'm pretty sure the document even just was called Flawless because working titles, man. And they were streamers. The document is still called Streamer AU. Pretty sure Editor's Note was called Editor AU. Like they're all just. I am very proud of Big Name Feelings being able to keep the acronym. There was something so stupidly satisfying about that. Clean up this edge a little bit. I don't know what AU is actually called. Oh my god. Editor's Note is Editor's AU. Yeah, when it's like that, I managed to work the working title into the actual title. It's like, I don't, yeah. I don't expect anyone to know what my fucking shit's called. Oh, for fuck's sake. But it's called Tiny Experimentation. Oh, how can I ban them? Oh, like that. Easy. It's so nice to be involved in a story I love so much. It was fucking magical. That really, really kicked off our friendship and everything, eh? Just talking every day and oh, it was magical. Very wonky. Why are you so wonky, you little corner? Why are you such a wonky corner? Maybe he was in the room where you sleep. It's the one. As I spent all that time on a title for everyone to call it. That's right. My brain still sometimes has to like do a quick math lady. Just a real quick one whenever I read Ensnared, just to remember which. Hopeless. These are some fun usernames though, my god. Please list the fix them for no wait. I know fucking LNL fucking is it Love and Launch? I've actually forgotten what else this one now. Is it Love and Lingerie? Anyway, I literally know the multi-chapter as multi-chapter. And fucking Ensnared, and I Lace and Longing. What the fuck is wrong with me? My brain completely broke then. Oh my god, it took over. Oh my darling, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I knew that somewhere deep down in the caverns of my thick fucking skull. What a cock. What a cock. And oh, and of course, oh my god, I forgot the name of that one too. What is it with titles, man? Free. I knew it was short. Free. That's fine, it's not for everyone. I'm required to yell train. I mean, yes, as we all are. That is one of the many sub laws of the hive. Yes, it was planned. It was a fun little twist. I also just like fix like those, which I won't go into because we're a safe work today. It was a delightfully fun little PWP if you're into that kind of thing. I just like that, just the suspension of disbelief. Like if the character's enjoying it, then fuck yeah. That's what I'm there for him. Pro tip: when your significant other asks you a question about themselves or their stuff and you don't know the answer, tell them that they are pretty. But I already, the rest of our conversations when we're not talking about that stuff is just me telling them how pretty. What's this? I forgot. Now that's the pro strat. Oh my god. Also gonna veer away from talking about it's so yeah, it's hard to talk about those ones. Like it's hard to talk about impromptu collab. There's not much you can really say. How's my bee doing? Is he cool? Yep, he's staring into space. Good. I had a feeling my head was bowed really low then. I'm like, he's not gonna be handling this angle very well, huh? I am my nerd. I love my dog. For example, what are the names of the fics I wrote? Oh man, can't believe. Yes, hit. Let's finish this one up. It is relaxing, but it's also it might be too relaxing. Like I don't think I'm gonna get much more than the and there's lines done today. Pretty ally. I mean, it does take a while. It's the big, being long, difficult part. The text is like finicky, but it takes up such a small area. So it's not quite as difficile. I still need to cover this song. I feel so bad that I haven't done it yet, and he gave me a backing track and everything. Putting it off because the first two lines are slightly too deep for me. The rest of it's perfect. Thank you, baby. This one's also a bit chunky. Just breaking it up a little bit. Make movies of what's left behind. Oh my god, yes! I'm gonna be this weekend I'm gonna be spooky bang arting. That's gonna be my weekend focus. Ooh, and that means there'll still be lots of this cover to do, so maybe I can do another cover painting stream next week. I got snail, I got emotes, I got cover. Lots of little things to do. It's undivided. I'm excited, but I've made such a mess. Me hydrating all on my own.
A duck walks into a bar. He says ouch.
Oh, I didn't expect us to just go back to that wholesome literal zone. Oh, you actually got me with that one. Again, it's so hard with Tiny. I'm just wondering if the joke is just completely different than how it sounds because he's my new guy. Yes, Swab. Hee hee, Mick. Hee hee. I've only just used up that little blob that I painted at the start. Fine. While I'm removing pieces of your spine, while the light in the line. Get inside, they'll make movies from what's left behind, while the life's on the line. God, he goes all over the place with this one, it's fun. Come on. Oh, I'm so close to finishing this line. It is now just a matter of, like, the pressure I am applying so that it goes flat rather than making little indents to fill it out. It is so precarious, you would not fucking think. One more corner. One more corner. Oh, Carly. I don't know if I'll ever actually do that. Not sure what it is about it. It's alright, one of the top clips on my channel is a karaoke moment. You can go enjoy that. I hit it so loud I clipped the mic.
Hi, Swappy.
I'm not taking on more event projects because I don't have time. Also me, I will give myself less than 2 months to do something well. I know, it's so exciting. And also just seeing you all hype for it. Fucking love it. Yeah, I'm like, it's not that I'm scared to sing, but I have a lot of self-consciousness now because of the T changes in the T range and I don't quite know my voice as well anymore, basically. I know I can still sing in a key that's can sound nice, but I'm no longer super familiar with all the songs that used to be familiar to me because the way that I've sung them has changed, so I just don't have that confidence anymore. I used to bust out into it all the time, and if I try to hit those ranges, it just straight up hurts. How are you doing, Stripey? I'm going to England in like 2 weeks. Much 2.5 weeks, I think. We should meet up. Haha. Practice with me. Oh, hey, we'll do it. Inside, no one noticed before. I see there's something locked inside, no one noticed before. He designed my napping chair worthy of his present. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, the fucking the happy sappy feelings when I'm seeing y'all doing streams and collabs with T lately. Oh, it's made me so happy. Oh, Daned. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. See you later, Lance. Thanks for hanging. This one. Oh, look at this. I have no tips. Oh, little baby. Little baby. There's nothing hits like a midstream cat pick, honestly. I don't remember why I turned this around and started working on this side, but here we are, I guess. I love that without the like, just like that, it kind of looks like failed Simlish. It sure is trying. More babies. Oh, good morning, babies. Fucking Ori every time has to be the most dramatic in his poses. Every time. Himmlish Court, that's it, Simcourt. Oopsie. Right, Q-tip. I'm gonna soak this up. Push it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Nothing like a group chat title out of context to bring you back down to earth. Hee hee, whoops. We're nearly there. God, we're nearly there. I wouldn't have half the problems that I have with this if I would just do it in thin layers and let it dry, but no comment. Way out. Oh my god. You in? Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. See you next time, Heidi. Thanks for hanging. Any ideas at the moment for what your next creative project aside from comms might be? I I'm not gonna count ebooks because that's almost like an admin kind of thing, but that is up on my focus list, like formatting and proofreading and editing Paranomads and Temptations Adrift. So it's a little creative in a way, but most of the creative parts of Paranomads have been done already. I think it's looking really cool on the inside. After that, I'm thinking it'll probably be. I'm a bit torn. I don't know if I want to try my Cowboys again. I think they're top of the list. But I also just want to look at my CEO AU and my Dreamland AU and just see if there's anything there that could be like original story-fied, you know? But I think Cowboys is really taking precedence because I want to do something in that era so badly. I want to explore those boys. I want that art and that vibe and that everything. There might be some conversions as well. I mean, from the start, and I've said this a few times, even as I was writing it, I really like the idea of editor's note as an original story. There'd just be a fair bit of either rewriting or filling in scenes to just make it work, like stand on its own legs a little bit. There's a few bits that are just kind of left to the disbelief of fandom and all that. So it'd be nice to flesh out the ending and then also flesh out original characters of it. But I think that one will kind of depend on where the muse comes in and takes me, because the muse for Editor's Note was really, really strong. So I'm curious if an original version will end up taking over my brain in the same way. But I do miss my cowboys, and it would be nice to get their world going. Yeah, the last time I haven't written anything original since before Fic, and I remember actively being like, after, I can't remember where exactly, but during like BNF and all of that stuff, actively feeling improvement in my writing. So it's going to be really cool and interesting to do another original now after my big thick like splurge phase where it was just like so much writing constantly, almost like binging practice and experience. Because I wrote Black Vitrum in over the span of like 3 months, and then Paranomads was probably like a 6-month project. But then, Flawless was like a fucking month. Like,
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's so pretty. Thank you.
Dreamland A would be so fun as original. I think it's just like God, all of like Swab's commentary on it as well. It would be a really nice thing to explore, no matter what characters it's about, whether it's original or otherwise. I've found myself really, really enjoying in fandom the aged, like middle-aged people discovering sexuality. There's just something really, it just taps into me so much, even though like I'm someone who's known like since I was a teenager, so I don't fit that demographic at all, but for some reason reading about it just gets me all fired up. And since that one was giving me, I guess, trouble, I might end up being fun to have the not limitations of fandom, to be able to just kind of spread my wings with it a little bit, and that might end up getting rid of some of those writer's blocky elements. And then CEO, I think I just miss 90s rom-com-y shit. Like I just want more of that. I just want more stories set in the like contemporary but not completely modern. I'm really enjoying that shit lately. Oh my god, Bly Manor. I just finished watching Bly Manor, and that being set in like the 80s was, holy shit, exactly what I needed. Oh, thank you, man. I keep listening to your Mr. B playlist and I have ideas. Oh my god, fucking eyes? Eyes emoji? If it does get written, do prepare for more hour-long reactions for just a single paragraph. I'm so fucking ready. Sexuality is so fluid though, with changes that come after you realize you're gay to other parts of your sexuality. It's so relatable to most queers. Yes, God. And it's like, I want him to go on the sort of journey of being like, hey, oh god, I think I'm gay, but then it's just still not quite right. So I really want him to discover like deminess and gender fluidity and all of that, and it's just like not quite as easily said and done. Do you guys like my really hyper precision technique of painting with toothpick? I do the really fine bit. Oh my god, reverse BNF, but it's original. So I take all of my reverse BNF ideas where it's like a different story and it's an artist alley and stuff, and that could be fun. Oh, Carly, we'll miss you. It was lovely hanging out with you today. Good on you for being responsible to the sleeping gods.
Fuck yeah.
Carly, I'm seeing them. I'm seeing them next month.
Heading to bed as well, Ace Baby. And Vin, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging with me today. I appreciate it. It was lovely to see you. Have a good night, y'all.
Thanks for staying up so late with me too. But I think of next door as just like the loud barking dog people. So whenever they, like shit like bangs and like furniture gets all like moved around and shit, I'm like, what are those dogs doing? Honestly, they're fat little sausage dogs too. So I'm like, Christ, have they made friends with a fucking Saint Bernard or something, moving their shit around? What is going on in there?
He don't know what happened.
Look, you watch. Don't tell me when to stand up. I think this part is my favorite, where it's nice, clean, like just like straight lines rather than having to go crazy with curves and shit. But just the like gentle, like toothpick fine detailing. Yes, she did. She did try to beat one of them up from inside her catio. She's a very ambitious young lady. Oh, I can't hover my hand on anything. I don't know if you can see that shake. Jesus Christ. Ugh.
Uh,
Yeah, it was much. Oh, God. I love a good SpongeBob breath out of nowhere. Yeah, my reliance on erasing really confirms in my head that I'm not built for tattoo artistry. We're nearly there. Nearly got them cute lines. Yes, that's very true. You get to be here and see it. Oh, okay. It's our final line. Final line. And then I think that'll be me for today. I'll be good and I'll maybe I'll do some work after stream. Get some more art stuff done. I gotta go pick up some of Bailey's food. Have a nice little errand afternoon and then maybe do some VTuber and or emote.com just around the house. Thank you, BB. So the TV advertising having SpongeBob on a streaming service, but it was all the old apps they were using as previews. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how up to date I am with SpongeBob. I have no idea. It's one of those shows where it's like I have no idea what I've actually seen. Like, have I seen like half of SpongeBob, or have I seen like 5% of it? Wait, Meg, I think I've come up with a nickname for all the killer. No, I'm still on. Silly Tilly, Ori Bear, Princess Evie. I think I didn't know fucking Ori and Tilly were also nicknames. Amazing. Unless you mean those are the ones you call them, which is excellent and fitting. I nearly dropped the toothpick. It wouldn't have been the end of the world, but it would have been funny in a very devastating way to just have silver all over this bit. Perfectly clean. There we go. There we go. Nice. Mostly even border. Got a little before and after comparison. So we have diamond and text. That's a good point to leave it for my sanity, I think. clean this little smudgy bit up next time I sit down to work on it. I don't think that's enough fine precision movement at the moment. God, for me this weekend, I think it's mostly going to be art and maybe a little bit of planning stuff. Can't remember if it's. God, I don't know what's going. I've got all kinds of things to figure out when I need to figure them out by, like Christmas plans and stuff like that. But then, for the moment, I'm just going to be working on spooky bang art. I think just taking a nice rest. I did some good VTubing stuff this week. It'd be lovely to have the snail model art finished by the end of the week. So if I'm feeling up for it, I'm going to let myself work on that a little bit more. But yeah, art weekend, that's a little bit. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out today and sitting with me while we did a nice little painting time. I had such a fun day. I'll see if we've got anyone live, but it tends to be that time of day. Oh no, we have a few people up. Oh, hell yeah. Who's on? Oh, fuck yeah. There is actually an animator online who I don't get to watch very much. I'll probably dip and go have a nice little de-stream rest. But what I've seen of this person's art is really cool. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you want something more to watch, you can hang around and check it out. Make sure I spell this right. There we go. Thank you guys. You're the best. I'll see you around on the Discord. I'll catch you for whenever the next stream may be. Thank you for coming and hanging and catching it, even though it's so up in the air at the moment. But I had a lovely day, so thank you for hanging with me. It was lovely to see you all. I hope you have a good weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.